Campione d'Italia is one of those interesting anomalies that exist in Europe. Last year, I watched YouTuber Tim Traveller, who loves these European anomalies, visit Campione and explain exactly why a piece of Italy can be found in Switzerland. It's all to do with papal lands and what bishop supported who, all very complicated, so I've listed his video explaining it all in the description. He does a much better job explaining it than I ever could. Looking closely at a map of southern Switzerland, there's an irregular triangular shape on Lake Lugano. A closer look brings up the map showing that that rectangle is Italy and it's surrounded by Switzerland. I'm a regular visitor to Lugano and Campione d'Italia can be found directly across the lake. So, naturally, I wanted to go and see and experience this little Italian enclave. Unfortunately, the day I was there, the weather was not great and so the lake was not looking at its best. From Lugano is just a 20-minute ferry ride away. Campione can easily be seen and recognised from the Lugano lakeside promenade, mainly due to the huge building that is the casino. The original casino was built in 1917 during World War I as a place to gather information from foreign diplomats. It closed in 1919 and then a new casino was opened in 1933. The new enormous casino building, which you can see now, was opened in 2007 and the old, more modest building was demolished. Going across on the ferry, you disembark on a modern boat dock, which lets you know that you're in Italy with the Italian flag proudly fluttering from the flagpole. There is no passport control. The area around the dock has a few cafes, and this one amused me the most because it advertises sushi and a pizzeria. That's fusion food for you. I actually went with the saffron risotto, a specialty from the nearby Lombardy region, at a cafe closer to the dock. When in Italy, try the local food. The Italians have their carabinieri in Campione, but the fire brigade and the ambulance are Swiss. When paying, if you use cash, you pay in Swiss francs, and if you use a credit card, you'll be charged in euros. The casino is back in business as it was closed due to bankruptcy in 2018, but reopened in January 2022. It's the main employer in Campione. Many locals also work in Switzerland. Other than some tourism, there aren't many forms of employment in the enclave. I photographed this building as it was pretty. There's a bar on the ground floor with some old local guys. I just didn't want to photograph them. The town is very quiet. I was there on a weekday, so maybe there's a bit more life on the weekend. The restaurants were open for dinner, but not for lunch. I took the ferry over, so I decided to take the bus back. Up until the 1930s, Campione was just called Campione, but Mussolini was very nationalistic and he added the "of Italy" to the name. In English, the name translates to Champion of Italy. He also had an arch built proclaiming its new name, which you can see when you leave by road. Now, the narrowest part of Lake Lugano has a causeway, and that's how you get back by road. There's a road and a railway crossing. There's also a bridge area which allows boat to cross into the different part of the lake. If you like my videos, please consider subscribing for more content. These images were taken on a different day, when the sun was shining and Lake Lugano was definitely looking its best. The city of Lugano and its lake are a magical part of this big wide world to explore.